I'm interested in faint, fuzzy galaxies. They're also called ultra-diffuse galaxies in the El Gordo cluster. My name is Tim Carleton. I'm a postdoctoral researcher here at the School of Earth and Space Exploration at ASU, and I study dwarf galaxies and faint galaxies using Hubble Space Telescope and James Webb Space Telescope data. When you look at the most distant galaxies, it turns out that they're brighter, a lot brighter in infrared light.
These galaxies are so far away that the light emitted by stars has been stretched. So it's no longer in the optical where Hubble excels. It's stretched to the point that you need to have a near-infrared or a mid-infrared camera to pick up that light. And the images that we get from the James Webb Space Telescope show that there's stars everywhere. And not just stars in the galaxies themselves, but you see also the star streams, the remnants of the building blocks of these galaxies as they came in and formed these bigger galaxies. My name is Rolf Jensen. I'm a research scientist in the School of Earth and Space Exploration of Arizona State University.
El Gordo is a cluster of galaxies, but what makes El Gordo special is that it's very distant from us and very big, as the name of it is literally just Spanish for the fat one. It's actually kind of so big and so distant that we didn't expect it there. I expected to see some of these faint fuzzies in El Gordo, but I expected them to largely look the same as the things that we see in local clusters. But what I found is that there are actually quite a few of these faint fuzzies, and there are some ways that they actually look kind of significantly different from what we see in the local clusters where we've kind of studied them the most. They're not as kind of nice and round as the big galaxies, and they're not quite as old and red as the big galaxies. They look a little bit different than we expect. We see some a little bluer fuzzies. That was absolutely surprising and suggesting that something significantly different going on in this very distant cluster compared with what we're seeing locally. And it really absolutely suggests we should kind of go and study these objects in more detail.